Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So excited to have you here. Today we're going to be setting up this beaut. It is the 18-month, it's called something Botanicals, Vintage Botanicals. That's what it's called, Vintage Botanicals. And we're going to be setting it up in today's video. So if you have not already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of Megan, because it's a lot of fun. And for those of you returning, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. Let's get started. Okay, if you're not familiar with this planner, this is an 18-month planner. It was released at Hobby Lobby. I don't know where else it will be, but you're going to be able to find it also on the Happy Planner website on March 8th. And it is a monthly layout. So I did do a flip through of this on a live video. So that is why it's kind of like already been opened, but I'm going to completely get it ready to go right now. Okay, so it does come on metal rings. It retails at $34.99. Obviously, coupons are always welcome in it. I'm not sure where else it will be, but like I said, I know it's at Hobby Lobby because that's where I got this one. And I know it will be on the Happy Planner site. Botanical plant, vintage botanical. And it's a deluxe. Okay, all right. So, now you might be asking, Megan, you have more planners than people in your family. What do you need this planner for? What are you going to use it for? And the answer is I'm going to be setting this planner up as my budget planner. So I previously had a budget planner and I kind of stopped using it and fell out of the bandwagon, and I have used my Supermom planner monthly for that, but I'm going to kind of revamp it and make this kind of more of just a budgeting planner. So today we're going to be setting it up. It does start in July. I may pull some old months out of my Trendsetter that I didn't use since they're monthly as well to start it a little bit earlier. And that way I can actually, start it like March, because it is March 1st today. But it does start technically in July. So what I'm going to do for today is I'm going to, and if I do start it early, it's going to be, I'm probably just going to put the inserts on top of it. But what I'm going to do for today is I'm going to kind of just show you how I'm going to do this for my budgeting and throw in the items that I'm going to need to be there. So I'm using the home extension pack that just was released as well. I'm going to pull up the budget section and plop some of that in there. And this is for 6 months is what this is for. But I'm going to plop it in. One thing that's really nice at this planner is at the end of every month, and it's the only planner I've ever, not only planner, but the only style of planner for monthly of what it is that you can put in the middle right here. They have two pieces of filler paper, just note paper. It's like the perfect Franken-planning planner ever because it's very easy to just pull these months in. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to plop this in the budget section. And this is classic size. I don't know if I said that already. Now, just to give you an idea, if you have not seen what the monthly layout looks like, you have the florals obviously here. This isn't specific to this. I mean, the florals are, but the monthly layout does not have necessarily flowers in it. You have your monthly look at a glance overview. Then you get into your monthly goals. You have these great little habit trackers on the side. Some noted dot grid paper, top priorities, gratitude, just a little bit of everything on this page. And then you get into these checklists. These are daily tasks. And what these are is you have a box for each day of that month. And then you flip to the next month. So all in all, it is a great way if you're using this as your main planner. It's a great way to like stay on, task with things. Maybe you don't have like a ton of appointments or things that you like really need blocks for, but you can still really plan and track and everything like that. So it's a great planner I never used it as my main planner, but it is really helpful because you get a lot of overview and things that you really need to do. So what I'm going to do is I popped my budget section in there. And the Trendsetter planner had some months I did not finish. It's exactly the same layout, so it would fit right in with the theme. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in for receipts, and I'm going to put it in right here. And this is going to be where I'm going to track. Actually, I'm not doing that. I'm going to put it in right here. And this is going to be where I'm going to track any type of receipts that I need to or anything like that inside the planner so I can refer back to them. After I'm done using that for a month, I'm going to pull them out and put them in a different envelope and save them for later. But they're in there ready to go, as well as anything else that I need for the month. And I will fill this out, and I am going to start this in March. Because today is March 1st, so we can not worry about yesterday's spending and worry about today. All right, monthly overview. So basically what I'm going to use this for, and I've done it in the past, and I will do a plan with me to show you exactly how to do it, but I'm going to be budgeting each of my bills in the month so I can see when everything is due. I'm going to put any type of budget goals in here that I have. And then over on these pages, I'm just going to list bills due that I need to remember, maybe per each week. I don't think I'll have that many daily ones. And then, of course, my month at a glance, I'm going to write down all my bills in here and just really keep this as a month at a glance as well. And then at the end, I'll total my tallied expenses versus my results, actual income, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm going to keep my receipts as best as possible. I want to do a much better job of tracking expenses, but it is something that does take a long time because we have a lot of little expenses. This will be just for household expenses, not necessarily business expenses, but if I can find a way to incorporate the two, I will. Now, for the setup portion of it, it's going to be really simple. I'm just going to throw a few things in it, and then it'll be ready to go. So I'm going to pull this dashboard. These were stencils. I'm not looking for the stencil part of it, but I am going to pull the dashboard out if I can get it open. You'd think that I would be more skilled at this than I am right now. There we go. These do feel a little more flimsy than their normal dashboards, I will say that. In fact, I'm going to okay, I found it. So this is, I guess this is equally as flimsy. This one feels it just felt really flimsy. I think it might be a little bit more flimsy, but I think it's okay. All right, I think it's okay. I'm going to punch this in where the month starts in July. It's going to be ready to go. And then what I'm going to do I could probably actually redate some of the back months next year even. Now, here is like a pro tip for these things. I have some of these from the Daydreamer that I still have, but they sell them. There's still some at Hobby Lobby you can buy. They sell them still. And these are like the best things ever to have. So I'm going to pull two out and two. They're just basically like punch-in tabs, so you sticky things down. And all right, what we're going to do is this is like one of the little coordinated packs here. And I am going to put it on the back right here. I'm going to punch it in. And then I'm going to pull this one off too. I always do it this way so you don't like misplace the appropriateness of where these stick onto. But now this has popped into my planner and I can keep it with me without a problem. So it's literally like budget in there. I have my stickers and my little cards that I need. And then over here we have our dashboard and our month. And then I'm going to go ahead, since my thing is in here, I'm going to throw this in there as well to have my dashboard as a up here to mark where my budget insert is. So I would like to start this sooner than July, so I'll probably will work on that, but it's going to be pretty simple, and I will do a plan with me once I get started in it. But as I mentioned before, for the setup purposes of it, I punched in using the little tabs that you can buy. Like I said, they sell these. I know Hobby Lobby has some. They're not going to look exactly like this, but the same idea. And you just punch them in, and now you have this with you in your planner. Any accessory will work with this. I punched in a dashboard to identify where I am in my monthly overview. And I will also say, I will probably switch this out eventually because this doesn't bode well with these colors. I might use a Daydreamer one if I can find one. And then I have my monthly overview and my pocket envelope, or my envelope for my stuff, my receipts in here. And we're ready to get budgeting. So this was the one planner that I was missing from my lineup. So other than that, I am ready to go. And I'm pretty much using every single planner like layout that they have. So yeah, awesome, yay for me. But this should be an easy way for me to identify what I'm going to use it for and really keeping on track of budgeting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will enjoy this planner. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Make sure to leave me a comment below, but I will see you all very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day.